While the infantry bled in the streets, a quieter crisis was building behind the front lines. Stalingrad sat nearly 2,000 kilometers from Germany's factories. Every shell, every liter of fuel, every winter coat had to travel that entire distance, by rail, then by truck, over roads that turned to mud in autumn and ice in winter. The Soviets, by contrast, were fighting on home soil, with railways feeding reinforcements directly into the city. As autumn turned to winter, German trucks broke down. Horses died in the cold. Fuel convoys stalled for lack of fuel. The same overextension that had crippled Napoleon's invasion of Russia over a century earlier was quietly repeating itself. Germany's army was strong at the front, but its supply lines were stretched to breaking. Then, on November 19th, 1942, the Soviets struck, not at the exhausted German Sixth Army directly, but at its flanks, held by poorly equipped Romanian and Hungarian divisions. Within 4 days, 2 Soviet pincers met west of the city, slamming shut around nearly 300,000 Axis troops. The operation was called Uranus. The Sixth Army, Hitler's finest, was now trapped in a pocket. The Germans called the Kessel, the cauldron. Paulus requested permission to break out while there was still a chance. From Berlin, the answer came back immediately. Hitler declared Stalingrad a fortress. Retreat was forbidden. Instead, Hermann Göring promised the Luftwaffe could supply the trapped army by air. 500 tons of food, fuel, and ammunition every single day. It was a promise built on nothing. Winter storms grounded transport planes. Soviet fighters shot down hundreds more. On its best days, the airlift delivered barely a fifth of what was needed. Field Marshal Erich von Manstein launched a relief operation to break through to the pocket. His tanks came within 30 miles of the trapped army, and then Soviet counterattacks stopped them cold. The Sixth Army was on its own. Through December and January, the men inside the Kessel starved. Horses were eaten. Frostbite claimed fingers, toes, entire limbs. Ammunition ran out faster than it could be dropped from the sky. On January 30th, 1943, Hitler promoted Paulus to Field Marshal. No German Field Marshal had ever surrendered. The message was clear.